kiss went a little like this. And twist. And twist.
Today I'm going to be doing the first time tag, and it's about 50 questions. In this video, I'm just going to be answering questions. Please don't mind my hair. I did like a braid out thing, but the ends are kind of frizzy as y'all can see, but it's all good. So let's get started with the video. What's the first app you check when you wake up in the morning? The first app I check is usually Instagram, because that's where like most of my followers are and most of my notifications come from. So I just check, scroll through and see what's going on. First broken bone. I never had a broken bone, and I know that's probably crazy to sound, because that's probably crazy to hear, because if you follow me on Instagram, then you know I'm always doing tricks. Like, I'm the trick girl. I'm always trying new things, and I'm always just falling and slipping because I'm so clumsy. But I've never broken a bone before, ever. First plane ride you ever went on. The first plane ride I ever went on was either in, I want to say 2009 or 2010. We flew to Vegas for our family reunion. So first time I ever got into trouble at home and school. The first time I remember me, like as far as I can remember, I'm up here. I climbed all the way on top of the hall like a spider or something. And my sister was coming out. She was coming out my mama room, and I threw a toy at her, and I'm gonna try, dude, I cannot figure out the name of this toy, but I'm gonna look for a picture and I'm gonna put it right here. I threw it at her and she was pregnant, and I ran out the door, because the way our house was made, my mama room, okay, pretend this is the hall. That's my mama room door, right? And if you go straight out this way, that's one of our front doors. So I took off running out the front door, and my dad's like a welder and stuff, and he works on houses. My parents works on houses, and it was working on the house across the street from us. So I hurry up and I ran clean out the front door through the people front door while my parents was in there working on it, and I went and I grabbed my mama. That was the first time. I don't remember getting in trouble because I don't think my mom believed her, but I know my sister was trying to get her hands on me. That was my first time getting a detention, because I didn't want to give her my jacket. It's like freezing cold outside, and you think I'm about to give you my hoodie? No, because if I get sick, you gonna be good. You gonna be good, but not me. My first boyfriend was, okay, I guess you could say my first boyfriend was in 3rd grade, and then I dated him in 8th grade. I guess the first girlfriend was in 8th grade. She wasn't really my girlfriend, but we talked for a long time. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I have braids up here and twist. My hair probably like, why hair look like that? But yeah, I have braids, right? My first car is the one I have now. I got it 2019. I want to say end of February, middle of February. Sometime around the middle of February and the beginning of March, because I had it before my birthday. It is a Nissan Altima. My first celebrity crush probably was Jada Smith. Most definitely. Some of these are the same question. First ever phone. So y'all, I have the craziest story about my first ever phone. Y'all, this story is so crazy. So in elementary, I got my first phone, I believe, in elementary. We used to draw. We used to be drawing, not drawing. We used to make fake phones, right, with paper. And all we would do is just fold the phone however we want. If you want to flip phone, you would fold the paper to where it flipped like that or whatever. So the phone I made, so I folded the paper, and then I folded the paper in half like this, okay? So on the front of the phone, it had a little screen that I drew like that, little rectangle screen, and then it had the numbers, the little buttons for the numbers right here. And then you could flip the phone over this way. You could flip it like that. So like the front was, pretend it's the front. The front was a little rectangle, and then it had the numbers right there, and then you could flip the phone like this, and you could also be on the phone that way. So I made a phone like that, right? Tell me what, like, week, probably months, weeks later, I don't know. I was in 4th, 5th grade, I don't know, but time passed by, and y'all, my parents surprised me with a phone. One day I came home and they surprised me with a phone. It was under my pillow in my bed, and when I opened the phone, I opened the package. The phone was literally that same, it looked just like that same phone that I drew, and I don't know if like they had remembered that, because I did show it to them. I remember I showed it to them, so I don't know if they remembered that I showed them that picture, which I doubt, but the exact phone that I made out of paper was my first phone I ever got, dude. My first date was in 10th grade at the bowling alley. I think my first kiss.
My first kiss went a little like this.
And twist.
And twist.
And
And twist.
I don't know what my first kiss was. Probably in 8th grade. My first kiss was probably in 8th grade. No shade. No lies. I think my first kiss was in 8th grade. That's what we're gonna say for right now.
My first kiss went a little like this. And twist. And twist.
My first fear was darkness. I was always scared of the dark. I'm low-key still kind of scared of the dark, but not as much as I was when I was younger. Like, dude, I would cut off. When my mom used to tell me to cut off the lights in the kitchen, I would cut off the lights and start chatting down that hallway, and nothing was about to keep me. First friend in college. My first friend in college, I want to say, was Trin from Trinity Productions. That sounds so sad to hear, but he was my first friend. Even though I only saw him one time, but he used to always help me. Like, anytime I couldn't find the building, I would text him and ask him where it was, and he would go on Google Maps and take a picture and send it to me. I love Trent. He's so sweet. He's always been so sweet. Anytime I didn't know him like that. Like, I've seen him because he's recording me dancing when I went to like the dance workshops. But anytime I would text him and ask him like help and stuff with school and ask him questions, he always DM'd me, and I used to harass him. He is so nice. So that was my first friend in college. Oh, Trey, you was my first friend in college. My first job was at Pizza Hut. I was a Pizza Hut driver, and I worked there for about 3 months, and then I quit because I just deserved better. Like, I hated it there. I was first piercing, and when did you get it? So besides these that everyone get, well, most people get when they're babies, because that's when I got mine. My first piercing that I actually got, that I wanted to get, was up here, and I don't have an earring up here, but I have a piercing up here, and I got it in 8th grade. I got it done at Walmart. I don't know, you probably like, you got a piercing done at Walmart. Yeah, my first curse word. One day, so my parents, they always, like, till this day, they always keep snacks in there. They always keep the good snacks in their room. And around this time, more of my siblings was living in the house. Right now, I'm the only child who lives in the house. When I'm not at school, all my other siblings are grown. But at this time, it might have been almost, it was probably almost all of my siblings living in the house at this time. So they would always keep the snacks in their room. So my dad had a bag of candy, and my mama was in the kitchen. She was washing dishes, and my dad was accusing me of taking his candy because they had candy missing, which I'm pretty sure was my sisters and brothers who took it. But he kept saying I took the candy, and I'm like, I did not take the candy. He was like, I know you took the candy. I know you took my S-H-I-T. And I said, I ain't take your S-H-I-T. But I said the word, and that was like my first time of me knowing that I've said a curse word. And I was like, and my mom and dad was laughing because, like, it just slipped out of my mouth because he just kept blaming me for taking his stuff, and I ain't take his stuff, but he just kept blaming me for it. So I guess it just slipped out. But my first curse word that I remember saying was S-H-I-T. My first tattoo. So a lot of people don't know this, but I got one tattoo, and I just got it probably I just got it a few months ago. If you know me, I'm not a tattoo girl, I'm a piercing girl. But this the thing. So when my sister on my dad's side was supposed to all get matching tattoos, but like we all had a lot going on with their jobs, my job, school, and all that, so we never was able to get it. And then sadly my sister passed away, so I was like, if I ever do get a tattoo, it's gonna, my first tattoo, if I ever get a tattoo, it's gonna be something that reminds me of my sister. Yeah, I got naps. Yeah, this is it, right? Yes, I did choose that color. I know you're probably like, what the heck? But I'm gonna get another one because I really don't like how that one came out. So I'm gonna get another one. My plan was to get two. One, just a regular one with her name on it. That's her middle name, by the way. And the second one's gonna be something really creative because my first thought today was, did I want to do my makeup? That was literally my first thought today, because I was supposed to do my makeup yesterday and make a video, but it just didn't happen. So that was my first thought today. Oh, I didn't know I was recording. What the heck? Hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on every social media. Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter will be down in the description bar and also in my intro. Yeah, that's all I have to say. So I'll see you guys in the next video.